Good morning and welcome to 9th Standard Geometry, Lesson number 3, Triangle, Module 1. Before going to the chapter, let's discuss with the learning objectives. After this lesson, students will able to understand the theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle, theorem of isosceles triangle, congruence of triangles, property of 30, 60, 90 degree triangle and median of a triangle, angle bisector theorem and similar triangles. Next is exterior angle of a triangle. Last year you have learned exterior angle of a triangle. And what is exterior angle of a triangle? On extending one side of a triangle, the angle obtained which forms a linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of the triangle is called the exterior angle of that triangle. In this figure, triangle PRS forms a linear pair with one of the interior angle PRQ. Therefore, angle PRS is an exterior angle of triangle PQR. And angle QPR and angle PQR are the remote interior angles. And next is the theorem of remote interior angle of a triangle. Then the theorem, the statement. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. First you have to draw the figure, the triangle PQR, and draw the angle PRS is an exterior angle of a triangle. Then first write given angle PRS is an exterior angle of triangle PQR. Then next to prove, that is we have to prove angle PRS is equal angle PQR plus angle QPR. In this figure, angle PRS is an exterior angle and angle PQR and angle QPR are the remote interior angles. Then proof. The sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Then which are the three angles? Angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ is equal 180 degree. That is equation number 1. And next, in this figure, angle PRS and angle PRQ, these two angles forms the linear pair. Therefore, angle PRQ plus angle PRS is equal 180 degree. There is angles in linear pair, equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ is equal angle PRQ plus angle PRS, and eliminating angle PRQ from both sides. Therefore, angle PQR plus angle QPR is equal angle PRS. And then the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. Of an exterior angle of a triangle. In this triangle PQR, angle PRS is an exterior angle of a triangle. If angle PRS is an exterior angle of triangle PQR, then angle PRS is greater than angle QPR and angle PRS is greater than angle PQR. That means an exterior angle of a triangle is greater than each of its remote interior angles. Let's start your practice set 3.1. First question. Question number 1. In the adjoining figure, angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. Angle B equal 40 degree and angle A is equal to 70 degree. Find the measure of angle ACD. The figure is already given. First you have to write angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle B equal to 40 degree. That is given. And in this figure, angle ACD is an exterior angle and angle A and angle B are remote interior angles. You have already studied the theorem of remote interior angles. Therefore, angle ACD is equal angle A plus angle B. That is equal 70 plus 40 is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, angle ACD is equal to 110 degree. Question number 2. In triangle PQR, angle P is equal to 70 degree, angle Q is equal to 65 degree. Find angle R. Solution. First you have to write angle P is equal to 70 degree, angle Q is equal to 65 degree. That is already given. And in this figure triangle PQR, two angles are already given. Then how to find the third angle? You have already studied sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, in triangle PQR, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. That is the reason sum of the measures of that angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Substitute the values. 70 plus 65 plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle R is equal 180 degree minus 70 degree minus 65 degree. That is equal angle R is equal to 45 degree. Therefore, the final answer angle R is equal to 45 degree. Question number 3. The measure of angles of their triangles are x degree, x minus 20 degree and x minus 40 degree. Find the measure of each angle. Solution. First, the measure of the angles of the triangles are x degree, x minus 20 degree and x minus 40 degree. That is already given. First, we have to find the value of x. Therefore, you have already know that three angles of the triangles are given. Then the sum of the measures of the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, x degree plus x minus 20 degree plus x minus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. And x plus x is 3x. Therefore, 3x minus 60 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, 3x is equal 180 plus 60 is equal to 240. Therefore, x is equal to 240 upon 3, that is equal to 80 degree. Therefore, value of x is equal 80 degree. Therefore, the measure of the remaining angles are x minus 20 degree is equal to 80 minus 20 is equal to 60 degree and x minus 40 degree is equal 80 minus 40 is equal to 40 degree. Therefore, the measure of the angles of the triangles are 80 degree, 60 degree and 40 degree. Here question number 4. The measure of the one of the angles of the triangle is twice the measure of the smallest angle and the measure of the other is thrice the measure of the smallest angle. Find the measures of the three angles. Solution. First, you have to write let the measure of the smallest angle be x degree. And then second one, the second angle is twice the measure of the smallest angle. Therefore, the measure of the angle is equal to 2x degree. And another angle is thrice the measure of the smallest angle. Therefore, the measure of the angle is equal to 3x degree. Therefore, the remaining angles are 2x degree and 3x degree. Therefore, three angles are x degree, 2x degree and 3x degree. Now, x degree plus 2x degree plus 3x degree is equal to 180 degree. That is, sum of the measures of the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, 6x is equal to 180 degree. Then x is equal to 180 upon 6, that is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 30 degree. The measure of the remaining angles are 2x degree is equal to 2 into 30 is equal to 60 degree, and 3x degree is equal to 3 into 30 degree is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, the measure of the three angles of the triangles are 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Question number 5. In the adjoining figure, the measure of some angles are given. Using the measures, find the value of x, y and z. The figure is already given. In this figure, angle EMR is equal to 140 degree, that is the exterior angle, and angle NET is also the exterior angles. Solution: and angle NET is equal to 100 degree and angle EMR is equal to 140 degree. And in this figure, angle EMR and angle EMN are the linear pair angles. Therefore, angle EMN plus angle EMR is equal to 180 degree, that is angles in a linear pair. And angle EMN is equal to Z. Therefore, Z plus 140 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, Z is equal to 180 minus 140 is equal to 40 degree. Therefore, the measure of the angle Z is equal to 40 degree. In this figure, angle NET and angle NEM. Angle NET and angle NEM are the linear pair angles. Therefore, angle NET plus angle NEM is equal to 180 degree. That is angles in a linear pair. And angle NEM is equal to Y. Therefore, 100 plus Y is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, Y is equal to 180 minus 100, that is equal to 80 degree. Therefore, angle Y is equal to, here it is 80 degree. And then in triangle ENM, the sum of the three angles of the triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, angle ENM plus angle NEM plus angle EMN is equal to 180 degree. That is, sum of the measure of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, x plus 80 plus 40 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 80 minus 40, that is equal to 60 degree. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 60 degree and y equal to 80 degree and z is equal to 40 degree. Number 6. In the adjoining figure, line AB parallel to line DE, find the measures of angle DRE and angle ARE using the given measures of some angles. And the figure is already given. In this figure, line AB parallel to line DE. And first solution, first you have to write what is given in the question. Angle BAD is equal to 70 degree and angle DER is equal to 40 degree. And in this figure, line AB parallel to line DE and line AD is the transversal. Then what about the angle BAD and angle EDA? This angle and these angles are alternate angles. Therefore, angle EDA congruent to angle BAD, there is alternate angles. Therefore, angle EDA is equal to 70 degree because angle BAD is 70 degrees given. Therefore, angle EDA is equal to 70 degree. And now I am considering the triangle DRE. There is the triangle DRE. The sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, angle EDR plus angle DER plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. Sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Angle EDR is equal to 70 degree and angle DER is equal to 40 degree. Therefore, 70 degree plus 40 degree plus DRE is equal to 180 degree and angle DRE is equal to 180 minus 70 minus 40, that is angle DRE is equal to 70 degree. That means angle DRE is equal to 70 degree. And here angle DRE and angle ARE are these two angles are the linear pair angles. Therefore, angle DRE plus angle ARE is equal to 180 degree. There is angles in a linear pair. Therefore, 70 plus angle ARE is equal to 180 degree and angle ARE is equal to 180 minus 70 degree. There is angle ARE is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, the final answer angle DRE is equal to 70 degree and angle ARE is equal to 110 degree. Question number 7. In triangle ABC, the bisector of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. If angle C is equal to 70 degree, find the measure of angle AOB. The figure is already given. This is angle C is 70 degree. We have to find this angle AOB. Solution. In this figure, AO, segment AO and segment BO are the bisector of an angle. Therefore, the first equation angle OAB congruent to angle OAC. This is angle OAB and angle OAC are congruent. And second equation angle OBA congruent to angle OBC. The reason segment BO bisect angle ABC. Now I am considering the triangle ABC. There is a sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, in triangle ABC, angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degree. Sum of the measure of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, angle BAC plus angle ABC plus 70 is equal to 180 degree. Angle BAC plus angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 70, that is 110 degree. And multiplying both sides of the equation by 1 by 2. Therefore, half into angle BAC plus half into angle ABC equal to half into 110 degree. Therefore, half into angle BAC means angle OAB plus half into angle ABC is angle OBA, that is equal 55 degree. Therefore, the equation number 3 is angle OAB plus angle OBA is equal to 55 degree. That is equation number 3. Now I am considering the triangle OAB, then angle OAB plus angle OBA plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. That is sum of the measure of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. and a angle OAB plus angle OBA, that is equal to 55 degree from the equation 3. Therefore 55 degree plus angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. And angle AOB is equal to 180 minus 55, that is equal to 125 degree. Therefore angle AOB is equal to 125 degree. Question number 8. In the adjoining figure, the line AB parallel to line CD and line PQ is the transversal. Ray PT and ray QT are bisectors of angle BPQ and angle PQD respectively. Prove that measure of angle PTQ is equal 90 degree. The figure is already given. In this figure, AB and CD are the parallel lines and cut by the transversal PQ. Okay, and angle and segment ray PT and ray QT are the bisectors of the angle. And we have to prove that angle PTQ, this angle is equal to 90 degree. First you have to write given. Line AB parallel to line CD and line PQ is the transversal. Ray PT and ray QT are bisectors of angle BPQ and angle PQD respectively. To prove that measure of angle PTQ is equal 90 degree. Then solution. In this figure, here angle TPB congruent to angle TPQ, that is equal half of the angle BPQ, because ray PT is the bisector of angle BPQ. That is the equation number 1. And second equation, angle TQD congruent to angle TQP, that is equal half of the angle PQD. The reason, ray QT bisect angle PQD. Here line AB parallel to line CD and line PQ is the transversal. Then what about the angle BPQ and angle PQD? Angle BPQ plus angle PQD is equal to 180 degree. That angles are the interior angles. And multiplying the both sides by 1 by 2. Therefore 1 by 2 into angle BPQ plus 1 by 2 into angle PQD is equal 1 by 2 into 180 degree. That is half into angle BPQ is equal to angle TPQ. Therefore angle TPQ plus angle TQP is equal 90 degree. That is equation number 3. Now I am considering the triangle PTQ. Already know that sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore angle TPQ plus angle TQP plus angle PTQ is equal 180 degree. That is sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore 90 degree plus angle PTQ is equal to 180 degree from the equation 3. Therefore angle PTQ is equal 180 minus 90, that is equal 90 degree. Therefore angle PTQ is equal 90 degree. Number 9. Using the information in the adjoining figure, find the measures of angle A, angle B and angle C. In this question, the figure is already given. Mark the letters A, B and C. And angle C and 100 degree is the linear pair angle. 70 and B is the vertical opposite angles. Solution. Angle C plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. There is angles in a linear pair. Therefore angle C is equal 180 minus 100 is equal to 80 degree. Therefore angle C is equal to 80 degree. Next one, angle B and 70 degree are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, angle B is equal 70 degree. And in this triangle, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That is, sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, angle A plus 70 plus 80 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal to 180 minus 70 minus 80, that is equal 30 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal 30 degree, angle B is equal 70 degree, and angle C is equal 80 degree. Question number 10. In the adjoining figure, line DE parallel to line GF and ray EG and ray FG are bisectors of angle DEF and angle DFM respectively. Prove that angle DFG is equal half into angle EDF and EF is equal to FG. In this figure, the line DE and line FG are the parallel lines, and ray EG and ray FG are the bisectors of these angles. Here solution. Angle DEG is equal angle FEG is equal to x degree, because ray EG bisects angle DEF. That is the equation number 1. And angle GFD is equal angle GFM is equal to y degree. That is the equation number 2, because the ray FG bisects angle DFM. Here now I am taking line DE parallel to line GF and DF is the transversal. Then what about the angle EDF and angle DFG? Angle EDF and angle DFG are alternate angles. Alternate angles are congruent. That is, alternate angles are equal. Therefore, angle EDF is equal angle GFD, that is alternate angles. Angle GFD from equation 2, angle GFD is equal to y degree. Therefore, angle EDF is equal to y degree, that is equation number 3. Next I am taking the line DE parallel to line GF and EM is the transversal. Therefore, what about the angle DEF and angle GFM? These angles are the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are congruent. That is, corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, angle DEF is equal angle GFM. The reason is the corresponding angles. Angle DEF is equal angle GFM. There are the corresponding angles. In this figure, angle DEF is equal angle DEG plus angle FEG by the angle addition property. Therefore, angle DEG plus angle FEG is equal angle GFM. That is the reason is the angle addition property. Angle DEG and angle FEG are x degree. Therefore, x plus x is equal to y. Angle GFM is equal to y. Therefore, x plus x is equal to 2x is equal to y. Therefore, x degree is equal to 1 by 2 into y degree. From equation 1 and 3, angle DEG is equal half into angle EDF. That is, we proved. Second one, line DE parallel to line GF and line and EG is the transversal. Therefore, what about the angle DEF, DEG and angle FGE? Angle DEG and angle FGE are the alternate angles. Alternate angles are congruent. That means alternate angles are equal. Therefore, angle DEG is equal angle FEG. There is the equation number 4. There is alternate angles. Angle DEG and angle FEG are equal. Therefore, in the place of angle DEG, here I am writing angle FEG. Angle FEG is equal angle FGE. That is the equation number 5. Now I am considering the triangle FEG. Angle FEG is congruent to angle FGE. FEG and angle FGE are equal means this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, by the converse of isosceles triangle theorem, EF is equal FG. Thank you children. To be continued.